Hey, it's Eran here. So I'm testing out a new way to answer people's questions by simply recording a video for them. And this is something that I want to test. If you want to go check it out, you can go to dotcomtruthsblog.com/FAQ. I will leave the link in the description for you to check it out. And this is a question I got on my YouTube channel in one of the comment section. And somebody asked me, and they were referring to my own services. They basically said, I'm wondering how to promote your services, as in what social media platform you think would work best for the PLR courses. So I think this question is relevant to the PLR courses and my affiliate offers, but really this question is applicable to anybody because the question is really what social media platform should I use to promote my business, my offers, and so on. And I want to give you my opinion on that question. I think it's a great question, and probably a lot of people have that as well. So you might want to check out my social media links if you want to check it out and connect with me there. So number one, I've got a Twitter account, I've got a LinkedIn account, I've got a TikTok account, I've got a Facebook account, I got a Facebook group, I got a YouTube channel, obviously, and I got an Instagram account. I don't have like a Snapchat or a Pinterest. I mean, actually, I do have a Snapchat account. I do have a Pinterest account. I'm never there. I've never really logged in, like nothing. You know what I mean? So I really don't do anything on those platforms. I do have a Reddit account. I don't really log in there. What else do I have? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I probably have an account with other things, but those are the ones that I have. Now, the ones that I actually use, and this is really important. Like if I was to now. I've now told you all those 8 different accounts or 10 different accounts, okay? Now let's go from 1 to 10. Which one am I actually on and actually getting results on? Facebook is by far number 1, by far. I would say that 80% of my sales have gotten from Facebook, okay? I would say that 15, maybe even 18% came from YouTube because I've got a YouTube channel. And I would say that 2% is Instagram. And I would say that the rest have not given me anything, not Twitter, not LinkedIn, nothing. Now, this is me, okay? And also, you will see below this video, I'm gonna leave you 2 blog posts about client acquisition, okay? Now, these 2 blog posts are basically my entire process for finding customers. And they're primarily using Facebook. Of course, I've got email lists and things like that. I'm not talking about monetizing it once they're on your list. I'm talking about getting traffic in the first place. Getting into your list, that's a given. So you've got all social media platforms, whichever one they are, all the different ones. And then everything needs to lead back to your email list, okay? So you've got traffic that you can't control, social media, traffic that you own, email list. You always want to get from here to here, okay? So that's what now I've told you which ones I'm getting the most results from, which is really important to understand. Now, if you were to look at my Instagram at the time of recording, I mean, I've got a decent Instagram, I'm verified, it's all nice and well, but results-wise, I don't like, even though I've got good relationships in Instagram with people, but it's not so much, I don't get a tremendous amount of results monetarily from Instagram. It's more clout. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, that's more what that is. Facebook is where I get my results. So what does that mean to you? You need to evaluate for yourself what you like to do, because I like video, for example. So I like YouTube. I like doing videos. Number one, I have a lot of affinity and a lot of appreciation for YouTube as a platform because I love going to YouTube to learn things myself. So I already have a natural gravitation to this platform, okay? That's number one. Facebook. I have a natural gravitation to Facebook because I love Facebook groups. And I'm not talking even just business. Even me as a digital nomad, when I travel, when I go to a new location, I go to the expats group of that particular location. So if I'm in Bulgaria and Bensko, right, I would go Bensko expats or Bensko travelers or something like that and find some community. Why? Because I want to find people to play soccer with, because I'm a soccer person. I like playing football, football, right? Soccer is how you say it in the US, but in Europe it's football. So I look for that because I'm looking for people to play soccer with, okay? So I naturally gravitate to those locations, is Facebook groups. And I find other things in Facebook groups as well. For example, like if I'm looking for accommodations, I might go to Facebook to actually search. So I would search title of the city I'm going to, accommodations, and find a Facebook group with that particular option, and browse through there and network and things like that. So I have a natural gravitation to Facebook. I have a natural gravitation to YouTube. Okay. Now I also like Instagram mostly for entertainment, to be honest. So I don't know. Maybe it's just that the same gravitation I have for Instagram is more entertainment. Maybe that's what people see me as, entertainment, inspiration, and it's not really monetization. So Instagram is just whatever, you know what I mean? But LinkedIn, like, yes, I have a LinkedIn account. I just don't know. I just don't feel the natural inclination to go there. But that doesn't mean that I don't go there at all. I mean, I do go and check it because people do message me there. So I want to be there and be present. Okay. Now, the reason I'm telling you all this is because I'm giving you feedback about what I like, what I prefer. So that's something, number one, that you got to consider for yourself. Number two is, because I do like doing videos, like I'm doing a video right now, then YouTube is natural for me, right? It's a natural way of me communicating and me promoting and things along these lines. Now, in terms of Facebook, I also like typing. I think I'm a good writer, and I do like answering people's questions. I like to engage by text message as well. So doing things on the DMs, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or comment section, I like that process as well. I feel comfortable communicating to people on the fly. Okay, now that's me. I've got blogging, and I've got a whole blog strategy. That's a totally different video, totally different tutorial I'll have to do on that. Okay, but my blogging strategy, as an example, that's not something I necessarily enjoy. Okay, I don't mind doing it. I do like doing it sometimes, but it's not like every day I have to do it, and I'll be hating my life if I have to do it every day. So blogging is not a natural thing that I like to do. Okay, I don't like to write something like that. I like email marketing. I don't mind that, but it's not something I really enjoy doing constantly. I like to do it sometimes. YouTube, I don't mind doing it every day. Do you know what I mean? Facebook, I don't mind doing it every day as well. But you got to figure out where it is that you gravitate to. And then based on that, you got to test out where do you also get results. I'll give you another example. I actually, probably about a year ago now, or even a year and a half ago, and this was after I did like a conversation with a friend of mine who's really, really good on Instagram, and she's amazing on Instagram. Her main platform is Instagram. She gets customers on Instagram. She does everything on Instagram, right? And that's great. And she said, we had a chat on in a coffee shop, and she gave me some advice about Reels, and we had a conversation. She was like, you should do Reels about what you just told me. It's such good content, because we're just having a business conversation, right? And I said, okay, I'll take up on a challenge. And then I did Reels. I did Reels for like 60 days, and I hired a video editor, and I did a bunch of Reels and all that stuff. And I posted on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook every day for like probably 45 days. And I just didn't like it at all. I just didn't enjoy it. I got bored with it. It wasn't joyful, and so on. So I haven't figured out how to make shorts or Reels or TikTok to be something that I enjoy, even though I created content that I personally enjoy to create, which is educational videos and so on. Now, I felt like it was, I don't know what it was about it. Somehow YouTube, I found it to be easier. Do you know what I mean? But the TikTok and the shorts, that short strategy just didn't resonate with me. Now, I might find, because I want to do shorts, because I know this is a good strategy, at some point I might decide to be doing shorts all the time, because I'll figure out my way of doing it in a way that makes me happy, that brings me joy, that I get results from it. I just didn't feel I was getting the return on investment on the effort that I have. I couldn't figure out a way to automate it. I couldn't figure out a way to systemize it. I kind of did, but not good enough. So my suggestion to you is to just test, okay? Open up a TikTok, open up Instagram, open up Facebook, open up YouTube, open up LinkedIn, test them. See what you like about it, see what you don't like about it, and just test it out and see, what resonates with you. Now, you also got to consider where your ideal customers hang out, because if you're selling B2B, then yeah, LinkedIn is probably the best place. But that doesn't mean that your customers aren't on Facebook, even if you're selling B2B, because Facebook, I mean, everybody's on Facebook. Do you know what I mean? It's just a matter of congregating or finding where your audience is congregating. So Facebook groups, there's always congregations, there's always groups for that. There's also LinkedIn groups, but again, this is not an area that I know how to do so much, okay? So there you go. That's my suggestion for you, is to pick a platform, test it out, see what resonates with you, and more importantly is get in front of other people's audiences. That is the number one priority you gotta do. If I was to give you golden rules, 3 golden rules. In my blog it's 2, but I'll give you 3. Number 1, get in front of other people's audiences. Number 2, make yourself known. Number 3, form meaningful connections. Okay, that's the 3 golden rules you want to follow, and do that on other people's audiences. Because whatever you're gonna create in your platform, your own Twitter feed, your own Instagram reels, all that stuff, honestly, your exposure to people is gonna be minimal. You gotta get in front of other people's audiences, and that's the key on whatever platform you want to do. Maybe it's podcasts as well, by the way. Podcast is another great way. So that's my suggestion. That's my thoughts. Hopefully you found this valuable. If you didn't, let me know in the comments. If you did, let me know in the comments. Let me know your honest feedback, because I want to record more of these types of videos. And see if people like this style of answering questions as well. So sometimes I'll just answer in typing. Sometimes I'll record a video. That's about it. Thanks a lot. Somewhere around here, you'll see a video to learn a little bit more about what I do. I have a membership, templates membership, and templates and guides, which is kind of the membership that I try to send people to. I'd love for you to check it out, because this is a really high value membership. It's $99 a year. And I'm going to explain to you there in this video you're about to see the 4-step framework to building a business online. So it's not just a sales video. It's going to be like 3 minutes pitch about my membership, and then a 15 minutes of training video about the 4-step framework to building a business online. So I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And that's about it. I'll speak to you soon.